Welcome back to my channel. In tonight's video you can see that I'm in my bathroom and I'm going to be sharing with you my nighttime skincare routine. So if that interests you, stay tuned. So like I shared in my intro, I'm going to be doing my nighttime skincare routine, and I made a video earlier today based on one of the things that annoys me about some of the makeup trends today is that they're just really geared for younger people. They're not really geared for older people, and if we try to incorporate it so we can look current, I at least anyway look like older, and I'm trying way too hard and it doesn't look right on me. So the number one thing I think that can improve the way that some of the current makeup trends look on us is by a really good skincare routine. I can't emphasize this enough with anybody that it's made the biggest difference in my skin, and it's certainly, if it made the biggest difference in my sun damaged, wrinkled old skin, like it can certainly make a difference in yours. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes dedication. You have to do a morning skincare and a nighttime skincare routine and just kind of stick to it, and you will see results anywhere from like 3 to 6 months, and after a year you won't even recognize your skin. You will see that it looks so much healthier and just more plumper and just overall more vibrant looking. So anyway, without further ado, let's get started. So I always start off my nighttime anyway is with a double cleanse. I use this one here. This is an oil cleanser by Centella. I go in and I simply just massage that all over my face. I'll show you here. So I'm going to put my hair back, and then I'll probably cut away this and then come back again. So this is what it looks like. It's an oil, but when you add water to it, you can see it lathers up and gets, turns into like a whitish, milkier color. And what I can do is just kind of go on and rub that all over. And this will kind of break up. I had a full face of makeup on today, and then I have, I have sunblock on, I have mascara, and what it does is I simply just kind of go over. I simply kind of go over my lashes with my fingers like this and just kind of keep pulling it down until it breaks up that mascara, just so that when I go in with my next cleanse, it'll just kind of wash all of that away. So just simply pull down on your lashes, massage your lids a little bit, don't yank at them, and don't rub too hard. I think one of the things that people do is when they're taking off their mascara, it's like they take a washcloth and try to rub it off. Like, you don't want to rub across your eyes. You gently just want to kind of massage it coming down, break it up. You can feel it like when it starts to dissolve. You can feel like the texture on underneath your fingers starts to loosen up a little bit. So, and then I have to go in a little bit more. I like to make it wet so it looks like that and kind of go all over. I love my nighttime skincare regimen. I really do. I find it to be very relaxing and soothing at the end of the day, especially if you had, a crazy day and I don't know, you're in and out, running around, sweating, whatever it may be. I just love taking it off at the end of the day. I really do enjoy it. So for me, it's a ritual. It's just a form of self-care with washing my face at night. And then I'll go in. I love this. This is Jelly Joker. It's a low pH cleanser, so it's not stripping for the skin. And this is by Geek and Gorgeous. It's a lovely, I'll show you. It's a lovely kind of gel type cleanser. That's the best word to describe it is it's very cooling, but it's also very fluffy. There's a fluffy feel to it, if that makes sense. And it kind of just has, it's thick, you know what I mean? It fits really good on the skin. And again, I'll just go in and massage that all over, try to get into my hairline. Because you'll see, I'll go over my face with a wipe when I'm done. And then I'll just pat dry. Okay, next I'll go in and I will take one of these cleansing pads. It's a cotton pad actually, but it's a little bit thicker one. I'll go in and I'll take this essence. This is like a moisturizing essence. Because tonight I'm going to be using a retinol on my skin, so I won't use like one of my acids on my skin. I'll use my retinol. I don't want to overdo it with, you know, too many active ingredients on my skin. So I'll just go in and gently remove any makeup that I may have left on my skin that gets stuck in my neckline here. Kind of brush it up. Go around my face here and kind of just bring it up. Okay. So you can see that did a pretty good job of getting off that makeup, the jelly cleanser, the second. Okay, so next I'll go in, and like I said, I'm going to be using a retinol tonight. I'm going to put my glasses on because I can't see. I took my contacts out earlier. So I'll go in and I will use this A-Game. It's a 1% retinol serum. I'll go in and use that. I use this sometimes 2-3 times a week on my skin. I don't use it every night. And in between, what I do is I'll go in with my active toners. This Paula Choice, this has 6% mandelic acid and 2% lactic acid. I love lactic acid on my skin. It's a smaller molecule acid, which will kind of go deeper into the skin and kind of help resurface any dead skin cells. And what this does is just kind of removes any of those dead skin cells that are brought on by my retinol, right? So the retinol kind of just regenerates new skin cells. And then I'll go in, and it goes down at a, you know, pretty deep level where it kind of stimulates collagen growth. It's one of the few things that really I find has been anti-aging over the years. It's really made the biggest difference in my skin. But then remove, like when you'll see, if you've never used retinol, you'll get a lot of dryness, and you need to kind of remove that. But you don't want to be too aggressive removing it because your skin will get irritated. Or I'll use this one. This is the Smooth Out. This is an AHA. So I have a BHA, I have an AHA, and I will use those. And I kind of alternate back and forth, you know what I mean? But never on the same night that I'm using my retinol products. And then, yeah, so I'll go in. I will use just a small amount of this. I'll use about that much. Right, just one pump. And I will kind of dab that all over. I love skincare though. I love skincare products. I mean, I don't care. I like luxury skincare products too. I just like the whole experience of skincare. I think it's very relaxing and soothing, and just feels good. Yeah, and then I'll just kind of let that sit, and then I'll go in and I will use an eye cream. I'll use this one by CeraVe. I have a few different ones that I alternate to with my eye creams. I'm going to take a little bit of that on my ring finger, and I will go in and just tap that underneath my eyes there. This is the that I mentioned. This is the one by CeraVe, and it's has a lot of ceramides, and it's very soothing to the under eye. Especially if I'm using a retinol, because when you put that retinol on, it kind of travels throughout your skin, and it'll come down into your neck too. So I don't want my under eyes getting, because it will get dry underneath there, but that's also good too, because it will remove any of those dead skin cells underneath there. And then I'll come in and I will use this, I can't see which one this is. The HA5 Rich Serum, and it has 5 different hyaluronic acids in there. Because the retinol is so drying, I want to make sure that I go in there and really hydrate my skin. So I'll go in, I'll take a dropper. You can see the consistency. It's not that watery. It's kind of like more jelly-like, and kind of go in. And I kind of press that into my skin. I don't really rub that as much as I do like some of the other products. I just kind of go around and just really just kind of press that into my skin. And I do it on my neck. I try to let it dry as much in between. And then I will go in, and my final step is, where is she? Oh, is my moisturizer. And I've been using, and I love this, is a, now you can use any type of moisturizer that you like, but I like this Fortuna Skin. It's an oil. I especially like this in the winter time because it really just hydrates my skin very nicely and kind of locks all of that in. All of the skincare products that I just put on. Especially with the heat on, like I feel like I'm just dehydrated. I'll go in and see. Has a nice scent to it too. It's nothing too overbearing. Again, and I'll just kind of press that into my skin. And this is an anti-aging oil. And then whatever's left over, I'll just kind of rub that in my arms. Anyway, so comment below. Let me know if you use retinol, what your experience was with the retinol, what skincare products do you like? What do you find to be most effective on your skin? I'm not going to get too deep into this, but I'm going to make another video on it. I use my Nira micro nano current around my eyes and around my labial fold, around my lips, and down on my like my frown lines here. I kind of bring it down. I use that at night. Now I started using that in November, the end of November, and I took before pictures. Now I'm going through the end of February because I said you need to do it for 90 days before you see any results. And I'm going to take some after pictures and I will share them with you. But the device looks like this. It's very simple to use. You have this little head on here. You have these different degrees that you can put the current on. You know, I usually put it at the highest. I don't have a problem with it. And then you push the button and just kind of move it around your skin. Now it's made, they said it was made just for the eyes, but lots of people have been using it on these areas here, around my mouth, the fine lines that I have, and then in here where this part is, you know, show signs of sagging. And go in there and just kind of do it very slowly through there. Now I don't know if it's made any changes yet, but I will, like I said, I took the before pictures. I haven't taken any in between. I'll let you know and update you and give you a little bit more details about the Nira. They have two of them out now. One has a bigger head on it too. This is the smaller head. Okay, because I guess it was very popular. People wanted to use it because, like I said, it just came out for just doing around the eyes, but now people want a bigger one so they can do their whole face. And then alternating nights with this, I use my Zip, which I love. I've had this for 3 years. I saw Michelle Wang, Wang, that's how you pronounce it. She did it, and I saw, you know what I mean? Like, I saw her one day, and I'm like, I'm watching her YouTube, I'm like, well, she looks great. Her skin looks awesome. And then she shared at the end of the video that she had been using this, you know, like a couple times a week. And, you know, it just made a huge difference in the way that her skin looked. And it does. It kind of, it's a micro nano current too, but it kind of goes in there and just has a more of a lifting feeling. And you can use it around your eyebrows. You can use it anywhere. It just tightens up those muscles that are underneath there. It stimulates those muscles so that they get tighter. And I love it. You know what I mean? And I find using these devices at night when I'm sitting there, like just kind of relaxing at the end of the day, whatever it may be. Usually it's like I'm watching something on YouTube or Netflix or whatever, and I'll just use my devices, and it just kind of relaxes me. I can feel my body just kind of toning down, you know what I mean? Some people say they can't be bothered, which is fine, but for me, I enjoy it, and I do feel like it just relaxes me, and it's kind of like, oh, I feel like I did something good for myself type thing. So anyway, if you gained any value from this video, please consider subscribing, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video, guys. Thanks for sharing some time with me. Have a good one. Bye-bye.